Hello YouTube, Fat Man in the Beard here. Doing another comic book video today, talking about comic books, what to buy and what not to buy right now. Yeah, the market's really changed with comic books. Obviously everyone that's into comic books knows in the 90s, prices really plummeted because they mass-produced a lot of comic books, especially with Image and some of these other independent comic companies, but even Marvel and DC overprinted comics, so the value really decreased over time. So I'd like to talk to you guys about some comics that I feel you should be buying up right now, because I feel like the value of them and they're going to be very hard to find very soon. And if you want to get them in your collection, now would be the time. But before I do that, I want to talk about some Blu-ray stuff real quick. Many of you might already know this, but Indiana Jones just got released on separate Blu-rays. So you can buy these individually now. They have all 4 movies. I didn't know this. This may be old news, but yeah, found these over. I saw them at Target over Christmas, and I think Target wanted 15 a piece for them. Yeah, 15. I ended up getting these on eBay for right at 10 or under 10 with shipping, and brand new. So check these out. These look amazing on Blu-ray. Yeah, I would highly recommend these. They look very good. Just so you guys know, and if you know, and say you only liked, what if you only like Temple of Doom? You don't have to buy the box set now. So all of that. Only downside is there's no special features, just the teaser trailer and the regular trailer. That's all the extras they got on. But if you just want them for the movies, this is the way to go. And now on to my bitching and complaining. Fright Night, love that movie, but what is going on with it? So I think it was like 4 or 5 years back, they released it through Screen Archives Entertainment, who are just a bunch of Nazi assholes. And I really have a deep hatred for those people over there at Screen Archives. About 4 or 5 years ago, they released 3,000 limited edition copies of Fright Night on Blu-ray, and obviously they sold out super fast. And eBay, they were going for like 200 plus a copy, which is just ridiculous. So once again, this month they released it, 5,000 limited edition, 30th anniversary special edition. Of course, it's already, the pre-order, it was already sold out. And they were charging $30 for it. Just like a bunch of Nazi assholes, and it just disgusts me. I don't understand why something like this should be accessible to everybody. It shouldn't be this limited edition bull crap. I don't understand why these people are doing it, but for whatever reason, if you can find a copy, snag it up. I knew about the pre-sale, but I wasn't going to pay $30. I've never paid that much for a Blu-ray, and I refuse to pay that much. It's just ridiculous to limit what I consider, films and everything that's art, and it shouldn't be restricted or limited to only a certain amount of people will be able to own this. And it's just ridiculous, and you could make a ton more money if you just mass-produced it, and it just boggles my mind. But anyway, that's my rant. So let's get on to the comic book thing. I'm going to go over a few things here really quickly. So we'll start with this. I think, obviously with the new Spider-Man movies, I think, even though I don't like the guy that plays Peter Parker in the new movies. Obviously they rebooted it. It has been fairly successful. Some people liked the new movies, some people didn't. But I feel like the third one obviously is heading towards the death of Gwen Stacy. And so Spider-Man 121 and 122 is, I would definitely, if you can find a high-grade copy of this or the issue before this, which is 121, which is the death of Gwen Stacy, and this is the death of Green Goblin. This issue, especially, I have a feeling, is definitely going to go up in value considerably. And I would definitely get my hands on this one right away. And then also with that, here's some other Spider-Man's ones that I would pick up, which is Todd McFarlane's cover of the first Venom. It's his Spider-Man 300. This is very sought after. You can find a high-grade copy, ungraded, probably around $100 to $120 for a high-grade, ungraded copy. Graded, you can easily, this is a 9.4, I could easily sell this for probably around $300 or somewhere in that vicinity. Another one here, this is first issue of Amazing Spider-Man with the black Spider-Man suit. Another one, not as valuable. You should be able to pick this up high grade, probably $60, $50 to $60. Graded, it's probably worth about $150 if you can get a really high-end copy. But this is another one I would definitely be looking out for. They're definitely starting to disappear. And then, of course, the Secret Wars issue. This one a little more. You're going to pay probably $70 to $80 for high grade copy of this as well. And then graded probably around $150 to $175, somewhere in there. It is very sought after issue. Give me a second here. Another thing that I would also be looking out for, and I know they reissued this on Free Comic Book Day, and that is the Secret Wars. These, I think you'll find, are going to be a lot harder to find. I know I had to really track down this issue. This is the second issue. I'm still looking for a high-grade copy of the first issue, which is just, I feel like, just damn near impossible to find. But look for this one. Look for all of them. Secret Wars, not Secret Wars 2, but just the original series of Secret Wars. I would definitely be keeping my eye on. Those will be hot, I think, in the next year or two, and they'll be disappearing. Another one, which I feel like probably a lot of people already know about, but I would just suggest you do it anyway, and that's anything Guardian Galaxy or Rocket Raccoon, which I just picked up this set of 4. It was a 4-part series, and I got these for, I got the whole set for $90, and they're mint condition. They'll grade at least a 9 or above. I just haven't had a chance to get them out. Same with the Secret Wars. It's very expensive to get grading done, so just keep that in mind, that getting stuff graded is very expensive, but as long as you can get a hold of a copy and keep it back until you can't afford to do it, I would highly suggest that. So yeah, like I said, anything to do with Guardians of the Galaxy or Rocket Raccoon or any of the spin-offs from the 70s, I would definitely get a hold of. And then obviously with the new Star Wars coming out, I just picked up the full run, the entire run of Star Wars from the 70s and early 80s, all in mint condition. One purchase set me back quite a bit, but another really great investment. Buy up anything Star Wars related, and especially this issue right here, which is the Dark Horse. They not reissued, but they started making Star Wars, and Alex Ross was the artist on this. This is a highly sought after issue. I actually have one of these signed Alex Ross issues with a certificate of authenticity. So yeah, I would definitely be buying up Star Wars and anything Star Wars related over the next year, obviously for simple reasons. Another thing, obviously, it is very obvious, and I know a lot of people bitch and complain about The Walking Dead, the TV show, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's not that good, whatever. But the comic book series is still good. But I would definitely be buying up key issues. Like this here is the variant foil cover for issue 100. So, obviously, no one knew that this would come out of nowhere and be a really big success. Even I didn't buy any of the first issues. I thought it would be another Image thing, and I would just wait for the condensed, the graphic novel version where they have, and I'd just read it. I didn't want to buy it all up. Big mistake. Could have paid off. I mean, the first issues, at their height, they were going for like $9,000, graded at like a 9.8. So yeah, anything, if you can find key issues of The Walking Dead, I highly suggest you pick those up and get graded. I just wanted to show this off at the last Comic-Con, Rose City Comic-Con here in Portland. Tony Moore was there doing sketches and signings, and I just happened to have a blank issue of 109. I just grabbed it really quick and had him do a little sketch. If you can see that as well. But I had him do Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys with a little kitty, a zombie kitty on his shoulders. So I thought that was kind of cool. This was obviously a pretty small sketch. It's not very big, and he charges quite a bit. This set me back $150 to have. But it's Tony Moore. He is one of the creators of The Walking Dead. And the whole thing with him and Robert Kirkman, God Ugly, blah, blah, blah. Look it up on the internet if you want to know more about that. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. He is a super nice guy, and I get it. He has to charge what he has to charge to make a living, but it is pretty spendy. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, those are the things I would be buying up right now, people. If you have any other suggestions of comics I should be buying up that I'm not aware of, let me know. And let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video, guys, and take it easy.